And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that lovely Brutal OST. As we have returned, we are back with the final match, the final round of Group A here at HomeStory Cup 27. And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Ultra Love, we have the Swedish Zerg player. We have the Blue Zerg representing Team Ruddy. It is Fjant. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponents. We have the red Protoss player from the land of the UK. It is OpTiMiStC. And if you're in the chat, you know what time it is. It is Gamba time. Predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat as we jump into our best of three. And we had some crazy results coming into this, by the way. Something that I was not expecting. Mana has been on fire. Mana has been popping off. But Mana, he actually went down to Fjant. That was over on the mainstream. Fjant did take down Mana 2-0. Crazy result. Impressive result out of Fjant. And we'll see if we can replicate that here and now as well. Meanwhile, OpTiMiStC currently at the bottom of the group. He was a dark horse coming into this, and it was going to be an uphill battle here. So far has yet to claim a series. We'll see if we can change that towards the end of the group. Let's go. Let us go. First things first, we're going to be settling in. We do have our initial hatch gas full. Standard opener out of Fjant. Nothing too crazy, nothing too wild. Likewise, gate expand out of OpTiMiStC. Now, if you were here at the start of the broadcast, oh, well, you would know this, Pappy, but OpTiMiStC, he was hyper aggressive against Lambo. We casted OpTiMiStC versus Lambo earlier. They were the first series of the broadcast, and we saw OpTiMiStC go for hyper aggressive builds. We saw him go for a 2-base all-in initially, then into another. It was a 2-base charge all-in with a robot opener initially against Lambo in game 1. Then in game 2, it was a standard opener into the mid game, then into a charge all-in charge timing as the follow-up. So we'll see what OpTiMiStC goes for this time. As welcome one and all to Ultra Love. Ultra Love is a smaller map of the map pool, known for all-ins, known for German taxis. I bring this up as well because, hey, on the Fjant side of things, Fjant, he German taxied the hell out of DNS. that was a lot of all-ins, a lot of laying at Roach Queen all-ins across the map with Job Lords, of course, and did all-in, did German taxi on this map on Ultra Love. Again, the rush distance by ground is very short on this map, so it doesn't take long at all to go from one end, especially if you expand towards your opponent, to the other end of the map. So we'll keep an eye on both players. We'll see who's going to be the aggressor first. First things first, though, it is going to be a Stargate opener out of OpTiMiStC, opening up Stargate, most likely into Oracle to harass across the map. So far, standard opener out of our Protoss player. So far, so good. So far, so good. Third base is on the way. Fjant is setting up. And we're waiting to see the initial unit of choice here as the Link does slip into the main, does not get a probe kill, does get some damage, but is going to be cleaned up. Oracle is on the way, not a Void Ray first, so still standard opener here. Oracle moving out to harass, likewise Adepts as well. It's going to be up to Fjant to keep up. Here we go. As Adepts, they do fan out across the map. Likewise, Fjant so far securing himself, taking a third base, droning, saturating. We have a handful of Zerglings on the way just so we can secure ourselves, but nothing too crazy yet. OpTiMiStC will expand, and he shades back home as well. So OpTiMiStC is in position to defend. So far, so good. The Overlord does confirm the Adepts is aware. Oracle moves out. Back at home, we have 2 queens of the natural. We have 1 queen in the main. Sorry, 2 queens in the main. No spore, so Fjant is cutting corners, a little bit greedy. He is skipping spores, relying on queens. So the greed is real here from Fjant. Oh. So far is keeping up. So far does zone away. A lot of hits. A lot of hits on the Oracle. Oracle does back off. At the same time, Ling's are ready for a counterattack here out towards the third. But it up so far in position. Oracle does hit the third base. Spores on the way. Oh, gets one drone. One drone goes down. He gets one. He gets... Oh! Gets 2. Ooh, takes a lot of hull damage though. Takes a bit of hull damage there towards the end. A Roach Horn has been placed. We're not skipping roaches. So far the queens are keeping up. The spores are just now finishing. And Lings, they do hit the third. They get us around. Ooh, that shouldn't have happened. They get 1. They get 2 Adepts. Nice pickups here from Fjant. He may lose 2 drones, but does pick off 2 Adepts. That's a better trade here for Fjant. Behind this, claiming a 4th base. Okay. Claiming a 4th. We have a standard follow-up here. +1 and blink on the horizon here for OpTiMiStC. Overlord does confirm. As OpTiMiStC does not get another drone. So far, still only 2 drone kills. They once again poke in, but this time there's an adept. This time, Optimus does deflect. So as we get into this, OpTiMiStC is getting secure on 3 bases, but alas, did bleed out quite a bit, and he hasn't really dealt much damage across the map. So far, Fjant is looking very secure. We have the lair on the way, but no Overlord speed. Looks like we are droning. We're getting a 4th base, we're taking gases, we're droning up, and getting into Roach Ravager. From here is getting into Roach Ravager. Is building up. Lings, they come in for a counterattack. The shield battery is not yet done, but Lings, they can't quite break through. So far, OpTiMiStC's holding his own, going for a gateway explosion behind this, getting up to a 6-gate setup, not taking gases yet. Now, he can turn this into a 3-base all-in. We could be seeing a proxy 4th gate in the center. The gases are being taken. You know what that means? That means either Colossus or Storm. It's going to be one or the other. And with the answer, it's going to be Storm. Meanwhile, I assumed that Fjant was going to drone. He did drone somewhat up to 3-base saturation, but you know what he's doing? Massing up roaches, massing up queens, and we're going for a drop lord all-in. It's going to be a little bit later here, but Overlord speed is on the way, and we are going for the German taxi. We're hailing another cab, pappy. Let's go. We're going to Creffield. We're going to HomeStory Cup. Let's go. So I'm massing up. We're going for the all-in. OpTiMiStC back at home. He has 1 shield battery. He's taking up as well. He hasn't confirmed what's happening. He hasn't seen the expansion. He hasn't seen the rally until now. Yeah, now he sees. Now he sees. Now he knows. Lings, they collapse in. Ooh. And once again, we do still only have the 1 shield battery. 1 cannon's on the way. Lings are coming for the surround. And they deny the cannon. Stalkers are pinned back. The piles are going to be connecting. And there's no way out. Yeah, there's no way out. Piles, they do connect. Brutal shots going off. And he's done it. At this point, he has done it. He has broken the 3rd base. The piles have been brutal. 12 workers go down. The Stalkers, they can't get out of here. They're trying to. And that's going to be 15 probe kills. They're still just rallying Lings across the map as well. The Wilds, once again, they keep connecting. Ooh, nice target firing on the Ravagers. Down to 3. 3 Ravagers left. Oh, we never began. We never started Storm. Yes, Storm never did begin. Never got into an Immortal production either. Just purely Stalker defense. Which means there's no follow-up. Which means there's no counterattack potential. As the base does fall. Hello? Oh, barely not. Never mind. OpTiMiStC barely has. Way too soon. The 1 Roach. The hero Roach snipes the Roach for, and with that, Fjant got what he wanted. He got the mineral land and he got the expansion. Oh, the queens are being punished. Leading out 2 queens. But Fjant doesn't care. Yeah, Fjant, he's just rallying. He's just rallying across. At this point, he's done enough. He's already crippled OpTiMiStC. And GG gets called critical damage there. And Fjant, he will take game number 1. GG. GG, well played. Fjant, he will take a lead in the series. Again, Fjant, he went for a later German taxi this time. He droned up to 60. He got a 4th base. Once again, OpTiMiStC, he was unaware what was going on. He was taking up, and he wasn't really taking those the problem. He was working towards Storm, but he never did begin it. He was scrambling for a defense, limited shield batteries, limited defensive setup as well, and the 1 stasis trap. He just was not ready. GG. GG, well played. As you mentioned, German taxis are just very, very common on Ultra Love, and unfortunately, OpTiMiStC was not ready for that. He wasn't set up defensively, and now we're leading into Persephone. And I'll be honest, this is also another map where we do commonly see all-ins. Oh boy. So it comes down to OpTiMiStC. We'll see if he can scout, we'll see if he can defend, we'll see if he can survive the aggression of Fjant. Let's go. Let us go. As spawning in the top left-hand corner of Persephone, we have the red Zerg player. We have the Swedish Zerg representing Team Roddy. It is Fjant. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the red Protoss player from the land of the UK. Down in the series, we'll see if he can bounce back. We'll see if he can make a series out of this. It is OpTiMiStC. Here we go. Hello, Fjant. As Fjant, he's moving out across the map. He has a very, very sinister drone moving out for what? For a hatch block. So the drone is moving out. The goal here is to sneak up on the natural and to block the expansion. So a cheeky start here from Fjant. Does move in. There's no probe on the low ground, which means there's no denial of the block. So here comes the hatchery. The boys are being pulled. It's going to be 7, so 7 boys are being pulled here to focus on that hatchery. And this is the goal here. Like, remember, this is not an all-in. Like, it's Fjant, he's going hatchery into hatchery before gas and pool. So economic opener out of Fjant. The goal here is to delay. The expansion, is to force an inefficient start out of OpTiMiSC, out of the Protoss. So lost mining time, a 2-gate opener as well. There's a cancel into the Evo chamber. Yeah, we go 2 gateways into the Cybercore into a very late expansion. Ideally, you want to cancel the Evo chamber and then bam, go for the gas deal. There's a cancel. Well, trying to delay a little bit further. Gee. Before he's forced out, there we go. Zelt's on the way. Going into the main. Can we steal the gas? Do we attempt? Oh, we don't attempt. We don't attempt. Going back in. Going for another block. Has the money for it, but won't quite be able to pull it off. Back at home droning. Getting overlords. Gas steal's coming in. Does steal the gas. Yeah, Optimus not in position. Doesn't deny it. Aye, aye, aye. Ooh, instead. Hello. What's going on? Proxy gate. The proxy is set up. We have 2 gateways back at home, and we're assuming we're going to see another gateway across the map. Otherwise, we could see some tech. There it is. 3rd gateway gets thrown down. Optimus, he commits. He does not expand. No expansion. And the Overlord confirms there's nothing here. Something's wrong. Something is horribly wrong. There is no expansion. Queens are on the way. Safety Zerglings as well. Zealot has arrived. Do we get a safety spine crawler? Does he go for the spine? Oh. Nice surround. They lock down the Zealot. Zealot gets locked down. Stalker is spotted. The Overlord will be saved. Ooh, so 1 base 4 gate. 1 base 4 gate all in out of OpTiMiSC. And this is going to be a vanilla gateway all in, as in no blink, no charge, no +1, no adepts, no glaives, I should say. So just a 4 gate 1 base all in. Proxy pylon, extra reinforcements. Queens are amassing, no spine crawler. Just waiting for link speed. Waiting for speed, collapsing in the army. And he will lock down the adept, or at least try to. Zones away the army. Gets on top of the pylon. Nope, link speed is done. Gets us around. Oh, brutal brutal surround here. He will lose everything. Remember, there's no blink, there's no Twilight Council, no upgrades. Both Stalkers full, gets on top of the pylon as well. Brutal pickups. Adepts are amassing. But there are so many Zerglings. Catching out another adept. Oh no, and he's locked down. Yeah, we got a surround. We got a full surround here. Adepts are not long for this world. He's going to lose everything. I mean, distant positioning here. He does have his back against the wall. But now Fjant knows. Now Fjant, he's aware. He scouts the all-in. He scouts the proxy. He falls back. Ideally, he wants the shade to finish and then come in. Oh, God. Yeah, and GG gets called. The 1 base all-in, it just falls on its face. Fjant, he shuts it down, and Fjant, he will take the series 2-0. Claiming the win, and with that, has decent standing coming into the group stage. Let's go. Let's catch up. GG. GG, well played. It was a brutal setup there from OpTiMiSC, going for the 1 base all-in. Unfortunately, he got scattered. What I mean by that, the entire time that he was getting ready for the proxy, there was an overlord over the natural. So Fjant knew something was wrong. Like, he saw that there was no base, there was no expansion. The longer the game went on without an Nexus, he knew something was amiss there, so he did not over-drone. What was the drone count? 20. He had 20 drones. He barely droned up at all. He was making safety lings, getting his queens up and running, of course, and of course he eventually confirmed the all-in. He eventually found it, but he was able to shut it down. You could definitely argue that, unfortunately, OpTiMiSC he overextended early on. I feel like your strength is in numbers there, of course, especially with your adepts, but he did move out a little bit too far with the Stalkers, with the first adept, with the next wave of adepts as well. He got surrounded, so he was just a little bit too cavalier before building up his army, and GG, he was shut down in pieces there. He was shut down as he was building up with 2, 3, 4 adepts at a time. With that, GG. Congratulations to Fjant, as Fjant, he will claim the series. And with that, let's catch up on the group. Let's figure out what's going on, and let's figure out who has a chance to make it out of Group A. Let's go. Let us go. as we are catching up with the group, and there was a lot of math involved in regards to how Fjant could make it out of the group. It was close, but alas, not quite. Here we go. So we have final standings, at least partially. Fjant does take down OpTiMiStC 2-0, and Fjant was hoping that Mana would drop some maps here. He was hoping that Mana would drop some maps. As we can see, Mana did take game 1 versus Ryung, so alas, trying to surpass Mana here is not going to be possible. Fjant, he does end up in the middle of the group, solid standing here. It's going to be OpTiMiStC at the bottom in 6th place. We have DNS in 5th place, Fjant in 4th place, and right now Mana and Lambo are fighting for that final chance, that final spot. It all depends on this series here. If Lambo loses, if Mana wins, then, and depending on the scoreline as well, then Mana can surpass Lambo, but it all depends on the scoreline here. So we'll see who will take it. Currently, Lambo is favored to come out in 2nd place as Ryung goes by undefeated, dropping a single map in Group A, but we're still to determine the final player, either Lambo or Mana, to make it out of Group A in 2nd place. So GG well played. Again, I believe Ryung versus Mana is happening on the mainstream. I believe that's on the main. Hold on. We can just confirm. We can just un momento, papi, un momento. The mainstream. Yes, they have Ryung versus Mana. They're in game 2. They're in game 2 on Ultra Love. So they got you covered there when it comes to the mainstream. Meanwhile, I would imagine one of the side streams does have Lambo's match, I would hope. Potentially Comeback TV or one of the other streamers. Funka might be covering DNS. Possible. Otherwise, with that, we are done for Group A, at least here on the B stream. We're done for Group A. Up next, bam, Group B. Now, if you are looking forward to Group C and Group D, you can see the times here, the countdown timer on Wikipedia. Tomorrow is C and D. So today is Group A and B, tomorrow is Group C and D, and then day 3, playoffs. Playoffs are going to be day number 3 here. So again, we have 3 days of HomeStory Cup action. Up next, Group B, we have Showtime, Spirits, Jimmy, Baby Marine, Mixu, and Luna C. I'll be honest, I do think that the level of play between all these players is a lot closer, which means that we could see some upsets here. Like, I'm looking forward to seeing how Jimmy performs. Jimmy has the home field and home crowd advantage. We have Luna C traveling to HomeStory Cup for the first time. We got Baby Marine and Mixu, who are, would I say veterans of the scene? I mean, they're longtime competitors in the European region here, and they can also thrive as well. They can also threaten some of these players. We'll see. Best of luck. Of course, Showtime, he is the only player in this group that is secured in EWC, coming as a favored player. We'll see if anyone can bring him down. Best of luck. Scheduled to begin in an hour. Basically, we're still waiting for Lambo and Mana's matches to wrap up. After that, I don't know if there's going to be an extended break. It's possible, just to give time for the players, for them to get into their PC setups. Basically, what happens is all these players in Group A have to remove their keyboards, log out, remove their peripherals and settings, and step out of the player booths. And then the Group B players have to go in and then set up. Right, they have to get all their settings going. They have to, upload and connect their hotkeys, and likewise, get all the peripherals set up, and of course measure their keyboards and all that good stuff. So it takes some time for that rotation, and we have to wait for all of Group A to finish first before Group B can step in. So there's going to be that big player rotation. In the interim, I would imagine there's going to be some content on the mainstream. If there is, we'll be showing it off here as well. Sometimes they have some fun mini games, sometimes some fun interviews, or just some content outside of just StarCraft. Again, they have that kind of HomeStory Cup grassroots environment. They're at a gamer bar. They could have some drinking games. I mean, they like to have some fun. So we'll check it out. We'll look forward to it. Again, check out the mainstream for that bonus content that we'll try to step into as well. I think last time, if I recall correctly, they had a game where, God, who was it? Was it Gabe and the Laser? No, I can't. They had 2 players. I think Gabe was one of them, where they had to mix some drinks. They had a bartender with them, and they were told drinks to make, like a tequila sunrise or like a mojito or something, and they had to guess how to mix the drink and how to make it and how to construct it. And I believe they had I think Hearthstone was like taste testing. I think Hearthstone was taste testing that, if I recall correctly. They have some fun. So yeah, we'll see what happens over on the mainstream. Regardless, for now, we're going on a short break, and when we come back, we'll have some more content. We'll have Group B eventually. We'll see you then. Just catching up in the chat. Just catching up. No one is streaming Limbo vs. DNS in English. Yes, no one is streaming English. There's only 2 streams. There's us in the main stream in English. I mean, so we are limited to only covering 2 matches at once instead of 3. So we're limited in what we can cover, of course. We are limited. But yes, with that, we are going to be going on a break, and we'll be back soon. Sorry, just catching up in the YouTube chat as well. I have my money on Fjant. Fjant is not playing in this tournament. Is Max playing? Max actually doesn't play in offline tournaments. Yeah. Offline events. Don't know if Taster is a plus or minus. Yes, he was the guinea pig, making sure that the drink was survivable. But let's have some fun. So we're going to be going on a short break. Sorry, we're going to be going on, I believe, an extended break, and then when we come back, we'll have some more StarCraft. Again, check out the main stream, and we'll see you guys soon after the break, either with our next match or with some other content. See you then. See you then. See you then.